day and welcome to World Desk on Nigeria Live Television, reaching you from Bielsa's capital city, Yenagoa. My name is Barbie Mkparu and I'll be bringing the world closer to home. But before we dive into the headlines, a quick update for our viewers and partners. Nigeria Live TV is officially open for business. If you are looking to boost your brand through paid adverts or sponsorships, you can reach out to us on our studio line on 081 293 40000. For physical consultations, visit our head office on number 122 Mbiama Yenagwa Road, Amarata Yenagwa, Bielsa State. And don't forget to stay connected with us. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and X at Nigeria Live TV, or visit our website on www.nigerialivetv.com. Now, the headlines. Governor Duri supports consensus model to strengthen regional cooperation. South Africa probes dipping as senior officers face fraud charges. NDDC urges communities to protect public projects. And U.S. President to visit China after delay over conflicts. In the news, Bielsa State Governor, His Excellency Senator Doye Diri, has endorsed the adoption of the consensus model by the All Progressives Congress APC for electing party officials, describing it as the best approach to foster unity and strengthen the party ahead of the 2027 general election. A statement by the Chief Press Secretary to the Governor, Daniel Alabra, noted that during the APC South-South Zonal Congress in Asaba, Delta State, Governor Diri expressed satisfaction that the region now speaks with a unified political voice and emphasized the need to strengthen greater inclusion in national decision-making. He noted that the consensus model has replaced the previously contentious delegate system, which he often said led to rancor during party primaries. Governor Duri called for sustained unity among stakeholders in the zone, urging members to avoid divisions and work together collectively to secure victory for APC candidates in the next general elections. He also commended President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for his leadership, noting that the recent party processes have been more peaceful and coordinated. In his remarks, Senate President Godswill Akpabio praised the former National Vice Chairman Victor Giadom for efforts in uniting political leaders in the South-South region under the APC, expressing confidence that the region would deliver strong electoral support in 2027. Other governors in the region also emphasized unity of purpose and pledged support for the re-election of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu come 2027 general elections. In a bid to reaffirm its agenda, the Bielsa State government has reaffirmed its commitment to youth through skills acquisition programs. The technical advisor to the governor on entrepreneurship development and director general of the skills acquisition program, Mrs. Charity Kens Godwin, stated this during a media engagement, urging youths to take advantage of the opportunity. She noted that the current phase of the program has been decentralized across all 8 local government areas of the state to improve access, particularly for rural communities, and now offers 24 market-driven skills. According to the technical advisor, the initiative has recorded notable success, with many beneficiaries becoming self-reliant and business owners, adding that the government support includes training, mentorship, and starter packs with measures in place to ensure transparency. Some stakeholders have commended the program while calling for longer training periods and broader inclusion. The Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC) has urged host communities to safeguard public projects and ensure they are properly utilized for collective benefits of residents. The director of the Commission's Edo State office, Mrs. Mercy Babawale, gave the charge during a stakeholder capacity building program held in Benin, organized by the Corporate Affairs Directorate. The program themed capacity building for stakeholders across Niger Delta region on community ownership and protection of NDDC projects, focused on strengthening local participation in protection to government investments. Mrs. Babawale emphasized that projects executed in communities are meant to improve the welfare of the people and should be valued as well as protected. She also warned that communities that fail to secure such facilities risk losing their benefits, while those that take ownership and protect them stand to gain long-term value. She also stressed the need for residents to change their perception of government projects, noting that they should be seen as community assets rather than abandoned responsibilities. Health sector unions under the Joint Health Sector Unions and the Assembly of Healthcare Professionals Associations have announced a nation protest in Abuja over the proposed healthcare sector executive bills 2026 before the National Assembly. The protest scheduled today with healthcare professionals is expected to converge at the Unity Fountain in Maitama before proceeding to the National Assembly complex. In a statement, the Joint Health Care Sector Union directed its affiliate bodies to mobilize members en masse and warned that the proposed legislation could have far-reaching implications for healthcare professionals and the broader sector if passed in its current form. On the foreign scene, South African anti-corruption investigators have arrested 12 police officers over allegations of corruption and fraud. Prosecutors confirmed that the officers appeared in court in Pretoria on Wednesday and that the National Police Commissioner, Fanny Mesemola, has been served with a warrant directing him to appear in court by next month. In a statement, the police spokesman, Brigadier Athilanda Marth, said this commissioner is being investigated over allegedly corrupt contracts for the provision of health care and well-being of services to the police personnel. Still on the foreign scene, United States President Donald Trump has announced plans to visit China on May 14th and 15th for talks with the Chinese President Xi Jinping, following a delay linked to the ongoing United States-Israel war against Iran. In a statement, Press Secretary to the White House, Caroline Leavitt, confirmed the proposed dates, stating that President Xi Jinping had accepted the request to postpone the trip due to ongoing military operations. Meanwhile, China's foreign ministry had earlier stated discussions were ongoing with Washington regarding the timing of the visit, noting that the Chinese government does not typically disclose President Xi Jinping's schedule far in advance. And that concludes the news on this hour. You have been watching World Desk on Niger Live Television, reaching you from Bielsa's capital city, Yanagwa. My name is Barbie Mkparu, and I'm wishing you a peaceful and productive day ahead. Good day.